How to earn money with cryptocurrency. Now, this is a topic that gets asked a lot on different threads on Reddit or on the internet, and I'm going to try and answer this as well as possible. Now, please keep in mind, I have not tried everything that's in this video, but it's more of an information to you to see what kind of possibilities are out there to earn money with cryptocurrency. Another thing to note is that if it seems too good to be true, too much return on investment or something like that, then it's probably a scam. So beware of scams. If it's too good to be true, then it probably is. I'm Kieran from CryptoBoost, and I'm happy to have you here with me today. So first of all, I would try and categorize everything by difficulty, time commitment, and earnings potential. So the first one is buy and hold. Now, of course, the cryptocurrency market is very volatile. However, the probability of having a positive return on investment when you buy when the price is low is probably much better than if you buy when the price is high, which seems very logical. And it's probably easier said than done, but basically that's the gist of it. So buy and hold for a longer period of time, and hopefully you reach the moon. So buying and holding is the method you're probably most familiar with when it comes to investing. It's the same idea in buying and holding with crypto. And you can take all the examples with Bitcoin when it was $13 in 2013, and we all wish we bought at that price since it peaked at 20k USD, which is a more or less 1,500x return on money. Oh, fine and dandy, but yeah, you have to be lucky, and it's still a bit of a speculation, so it's not certain that you have this return on investment. But that's the first way that you can have, or you can try and achieve a positive return on investment on your on the money that you've got saved. But don't put too much in, don't take any loans out. Now, continuing with ways to earn money with cryptocurrency, and this is quite interesting. Now, many people know it, is that many cryptocurrencies pay out dividends. Now, the strategy and cryptocurrency will pay you certain dividends, and an example for that is NEO, where you get gas. But there are quite many cryptocurrencies that pay dividends. And to have a nice overview, there's one website which I recommend, and it's called Staking Rewards. Is it this one? Yeah, stakingrewards.com. And here you've got a nice overview of digital asset staking rewards and dividends. And here you've got all the information: total market cap, locked in staking, average stake, and so on. And you can see the different coins. They're rated by complexity: easy, very easy, and so the risk, the reward, and the score. So I'd maybe look at these ones, but I wouldn't rely only on this information. If you're interested in staking, please read a lot about the coin and so on, because there's no point in getting a coin which gives you like a 6 or 7% staking reward per year, and then the value of the coin decreases by 20%, which does not make any sense. But it's still very interesting to have, as you can mitigate risk, and you can keep the coin for a long time. And in the stock and traditional asset world, a staking yield of something like 16 or 19% is just mind-blowing. People won't believe that things like this is possible. But I suggest you go through the list and you look for some that have a realistic staking yield, something like maybe 16 or 90%, Pundi, IOST, Komodo, Ontology, and so on. You read about the coins and figure out if that's something that interests you. NEO is also possible candidate, and so on. So look at which coins interest you, read about it, read about how you can stake them, and if it seems feasible to you. Now let's continue with our list, and that is staking cryptocurrencies. Actually, we just saw that, sorry about that. So the list that we saw before was for dividends and staking, so both combined, and you can look at them. Mining. Now, in my opinion, even though this is possibly a lucrative method of earning cryptocurrency and earning money with cryptocurrency, it really depends on where you're located, on how high your electricity costs are, and so on. So in my opinion, where I'm located in Switzerland, the prices are so high that it's probably more profitable for me to just pay the amount I would have paid in electricity and just invest that amount. So at least that amount I've invested, and I don't need to think about all the hardware and so on. So it really depends on where you are. If you get very, very cheap electricity, and it's something that interests you, because you have to fix the mining rigs and so on. So it's definitely, you've got definitely high starting investment that you have to bring on the table to be able to start mining cryptocurrency. And I don't recommend the online mining websites. There are different websites where you can reserve hashing power and so on. I just suggest that you just put that money into your cryptocurrency portfolio instead of investing on online hash mining website, which I'm not too fond of. Now, next is the day trading. Now, day trading is a bit of a tricky one since it's quite difficult. Now, many people are going to be telling you, oh, you've got this strategy and that strategy, and you're going to be earning like tons of money. And the case is far from there. It's very difficult. Most day traders lose money because they can't keep their emotions under control. So this one, even though it's an option, you have to be spending many hours a day and many years until you become profitable. Now, you might of course get lucky, but definitely do not go onto BitMEX and decide today you're going to be a day trader with your whole cryptocurrency portfolio and go 100x on some coin. So it's a possibility, but it's very difficult. And if you're just new to trading and so on, it might seem lucrative at first, but it is very difficult. So it's advanced. You need a lot of technical analysis skills, and probably at the beginning you'll be losing more money than you'll be making. Now, microtasks, this is definitely something that can be very lucrative and low risk. So very often microtasks are not paid a high price per task, but each task is very often quite easy to do, so you can do many tasks, repetitive tasks. So if you're living in a country where the average salary is super low, then this can definitely be a nice side gig to buy a few beers per month and so on, and increase your pocket money. But I don't think it can replace a job or something like that. Now, one app which is pretty practical, I've seen it before and I've installed it, and that's Storm. And Storm is it's a microtask app where you can download it and do different tasks, and you get paid in Bolt. So it's built on the back of the blockchain technology. Storm's gamified microtask platform creates opportunities for people around the world to earn cryptocurrency. So I've tried this. Definitely give it a try, and you can see if the tasks are worth your time. Now, you have to decide that for yourself. I can't decide that for you. Now, back to the list. All right. Work for cryptocurrency. Now, this is actually a super interesting thing, because very often you can do some work for, if you're skilled in different IT, like front-end developer, back-end developer, if you're a graphic designer and so on, you can offer your skills to people on the internet and accept cryptocurrencies as a payment, which is, in my opinion, fantastic, because it's possible that if you're living in a country with a lower salary average, you might be getting work from someone living in a country with a higher salary average, and you might be making much more money from these tasks by getting employed by someone from a maybe first world country and so on. Now, also, if you're living in a first world country, that's also fine and dandy. And it's you have to decide if that's worth it, if the risk is worth it to be paid in a volatile asset, and being paid for the work. It's got its good sides and bad sides. Now, good side is, of course, if you want cryptocurrency anyway, like let's say you want to have a certain amount of cryptocurrency per month and you want to skip the exchange fees by like that, you can just do some side gigs and earn the amount of cryptocurrency that you want to have invested for your future. So that's definitely a good way to earn money with cryptocurrency, because of course in the end you are speculating that the cryptocurrency is increasing in price, but it's still a viable way. And yeah, I've done that before, and I'm sure many people are doing that around the world. There are quite a few websites now. You can find them. Sorry about this. Here it is. So here you've got a few websites. I suggest that you Google them. I can open a few up. Jobs for Bitcoins, XBT Freelancer, Coinality, and so on. And you can check out these websites, look what kind of jobs are offered, and you can do a side gig here and there and then increase your cryptocurrency portfolio by doing cryptocurrency jobs. So I like it. I think it's fantastic as a side gig opportunity. For example, here we're on XBT Freelancer. You can look for work online, bid on projects for free, contact employers, and start working on your awarded projects. And you get paid in Bitcoin. Very low fees, payments within hours. I've not tried this website, but I guess you should read some reviews online before you decide to use it, just to be safe, just to be on the safe side. Now here's Coinality. Here you can look for jobs. So you can work in sales or fix a ledger wallet bug. Someone needs information on ICO, JavaScript, C++ blockchain developer for user interface. So there's a many different types of jobs where you can be paid in cryptocurrency, and I think this is still it's a good way of increasing your portfolio. Now let's get back to the list. Oh, that's not the list. Here's the list. All right, currency and exchange arbitrage, and this one is also, it's a possibility, but it's quite difficult. So cryptocurrency exchanges are simply online platforms that allow you to make accounts and buy. So basically in this case you'll be buying, for example, Bitcoin on one website, and then you'll be selling it on another exchange at the same time to profit from the price difference between the two websites. However, in my opinion, it's quite difficult to do this without using bots. So it's possible, but the difficulty is very high, and probably the margins are so small that you'd have to be doing it very, very often in order to actually make a lot of money. Now, Faucets, if you need just a few satoshis to play around, then you can use some Faucets. You can Google the list of Bitcoin, and actually here there's a list of Bitcoin Faucets. You're probably not going to be doing a lot of, probably not going to be getting a lot of Bitcoin with these Faucets, but if you want to play around, send some satoshis to friends and so on, then you can use it. Very often they've got a lot of ads, and that's how these Faucets are run. But it's a possibility, but it's going to be pennies on the dollar you'll be earning. Now, affiliate marketing, if you've got a blog, a YouTube channel, and so on, then you can put some affiliate marketing links. There are different like crypto projects which offer affiliate marketing where you get paid in Bitcoin. An example is the Ledger wallet, where you can sign up. The Ledger wallet, you can sign up, and then there you can copy your link, and if you send that to someone else and he buys a Ledger wallet, you get paid in Bitcoin. That's a good example. Otherwise, affiliate marketing is great. You've got a good way of earning some money on the side. Now I'm going to skip the one for trading bots, because in my opinion that is crap and they don't really work. Especially if you're new to trading and so on, and you believe that with trading bots it's going to be easier. It's not going to be easier. Now, before I cap this off, there's actually one more way that I want to show you. It's got a high entry because you need a lot of capital. It's got a high entry barrier because you need a lot of capital, and that is masternodes. So what are masternodes? You might have heard of it before. So they are also known as bonded validator systems. And masternodes are a series of servers that underpin a blockchain's network. And the first one that was made was Dash. So Dash was the first cryptocurrency to implement the masternode model into its protocol under what Dash calls its proof of service algorithm. So how do they work? Much like proof of stake, masternodes rely on staking a certain amount of a given currency within the currency's network. And to establish a masternode, you first need to buy a substantial amount of the currency in question. So for example, masternode for Dash is around 1000 Dash, and you need to drop 760k US dollars for such a masternode. So this one is extremely hard and probably not for everyone because you need a high amount of capital to even get started. The benefits of masternodes are to protect the blockchain from network attacks in the same way as traditional proof of stake algorithms. So the cost of operation also keeps operators honest, unlike Bitcoin miners who may switch from one coin on its blockchain to the next. Now, here there's a nice list of masternodes. If you're interested, I've posted down below, and here you can see how many coins are required, the nodes, the amount of nodes, the return on investment on your node, the market cap, and so on, and the price. So you probably need a lot of capital. There are a few ones where you can buy only 1,000 coins, and it doesn't cost a lot of money to start. However, the return on investment is probably pretty low, like around 2% or something like that. And here again, if the return on investment seems much too high, then it's probably too good to be true. So make sure that you invest in something that has a long life expectancy. It's easier said than done, but do your best to do that. So read a lot about it before you invest in a masternode. But probably if you're going to be investing in a masternode, you've got enough capital, and you're probably not going to be watching this video on how to earn money with cryptocurrency. So that was it for today. I hope you learned something new. I try to show you an extensive list of ways to earn money with cryptocurrency. Some are very easy, like the microtasks, or earning cryptocurrency by doing jobs online, and probably the easiest is buying cryptocurrency and just waiting until the price goes up. Of course, very often a lot of speculation is involved. Just be safe, don't invest more than you can afford to lose, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.